All right, let's go ahead and get rid of the middle section there. All right, looks good. Okay, so remember I told you that these errors occur not because the formula is incorrect, but because there's nothing in there to divide. So if I just put in a few numbers, it will take out some of those error messages. So you should have your, I don't care exactly where these are, just as long as you have a few of them in there so that you can see that the formula is working and so that you can see that the error message is there. Okay. Now, for the trick on this video, I want to show you guys how to use the find key, okay, or function or tool. So go Ctrl F, and I'm going to put in G period P period A period. Okay. And you can see here that it found two of these GPAs. Okay. Now see these little dots right here? This can change things for you. Okay. So it will bring up the function of replaced, find and replace. So I take this right here and it looks like this. Okay. And I'm just going to put in G.P.A. So just on this sheet, that's the only one I'm working on right now, it's going to find all the G.P.A dots and change them to GPAs. Okay, so I'm going to replace them all, and it should replace two of them. And I say done. Okay, now here's my pet peeve. Most of you go ahead and write the GPA without the periods. Okay. Folks, you need to have the periods, okay? I know, it's just my pet peeve. So I'm going to go Ctrl F, and I'm going to type GPA. And now I bring up the more options for the replace option and go G period P period A period. There we go. And I'm going to replace it only on this sheet and click replace all. And it changes it right back. Okay, now you might not think that's a big deal, but that's okay. At least now you know how to do it. Many times you guys also forget to put a period after the E in PE. Please do so. So make sure it looks like that. Those are just some fine tuning that you will need to do. Okay, thank you. Back again to show you the trick one more time and hopefully sell you on the trick. Okay, so I wrote a bunch of I's here. And have you ever done a PowerPoint where you have, and you just want to type and you just want to get it done, and you forget to capitalize the I? Okay, I know you're out there because I've seen them done many times. Even this will work with Word documents. Okay, so I'm going to go Ctrl F. I'm going to tell it to find all the I's. See that? And then I'm going to tell it 22 of them. Holy moly. So I'm going to click right here on the dots, and I'm going to have it find all of the I's with a space. That's the key. That's the key. The I's with the space. Okay, so I found all the I's with the space. And what we're going to do is press the Shift key down, make it a capital I with the space. Okay, the space is the key. Now, click this sheet and tell it to replace all, and it's going to replace all of these I's with the space. And it replaced 8 of them and done. So you won't get marked down for not capitalization. Okay. All right. So let's try it with the aisles and all the contractions. Control F. We're going to go with the I this time with the contraction. There we go. It found two of them. So let's replace it with the capital letter I and the contraction and replace all. I don't want it to do it on all sheets, so let's just do it this sheet and replace all. There we go. So you should never, ever, ever get marked down for not capitalizing the word I. That's your trick.